This road to renewal is nothing more than the road to ruin.
Shame on the Diocese of Buffalo.
7 News begins tonight with voices of frustrated Western New York Catholics. These parishioners pushing back against their church leaders following a series of controversial decisions. Good evening once again. Those voices you just heard from are among a group of Catholics from St. John Vianney in Orchard Park. It's been a difficult few months for this church community, and now these parishioners have brought their disappointment and disapproval specifically to us here at 7 News. Back in September, the diocese told St. John Vianney it planned to close the church and merge its parish with Queen of Heaven. Then, at the beginning of June, the diocese announced that its churches will need to help pay for its $150 million sexual abuse settlement, and it put St. John Vianney on the hook for more than $300,000. That brings us to 1 week ago when parishioners learned their school will shut down for good as well. 7 News, as you know, is a voice for everyone, so tonight we're amplifying these from St. John Vianney to help us better understand the impact of the diocese's decision. Senior reporter Eileen Buckley picking up the story tonight from Orchard Park.
And it's wrong what was done to those kids. I can't get past the fact that the Diocese of Buffalo is once again disregarding the emotional well-being of children.
Parishioners from St. John Vianney Parish tell me they're feeling deceived by the Buffalo Diocese. They say they were told the school would stay open at least one more school year, but instead, last Monday, the diocese announced the school is closed for good.
Nobody got a chance to say goodbye. Teachers didn't even get a chance to clean up their classrooms, and now they find that they're unemployed. It was just wrong the way it was handled.
The diocese saying the school failed to meet enrollment and fundraising requirements to keep it operating. However, James and Brooke Dresmalia, longtime parishioners, tell me they believe the school closed because the parish is required to pay $352,000 toward the bankruptcy settlement. This letter sent by a parish council member announcing their resignation pointed out that another letter was sent from the church's finance committee and parish council, saying both councils strongly recommend that they begin the process to formally close.
This road to renewal is nothing more than the road to ruin. I have had parishioners come up to me and tell me if this church closes, they are done with the Catholic faith. That is the exact opposite of what they say they are trying to do. Please have mercy on the parishioners.
But if we were to pay that, that would pretty much bankrupt our parish, and I think that's the goal all along, is to bankrupt these closing parishes.
The parishioners did send an appeal to the Vatican for both the church and school and are waiting for a response that is expected in August.
We cannot pay this assessment. It was wrong to close the school, and you owe these families an apologies for what has been done because of the assessment.
I did reach out to the superintendent for Catholic schools, who declined an interview about St. John Vianney school closing, but she did say she is saddened to learn that they were unable to make their recruitment and fundraising goals. In Orchard Park, Eileen Buckley, 7 News.